Hi, we are from Group C.
We are going to present about marketing strategy. My name is Fatina Suhamiti Gamat, 239086. My name is Nura Aifana Jafar, 265435.
I am Munira binti Hamza, 237934.
My name is Chen Yingqi. Matrix number is 230654.
My name is Lim Lai Seng, matrix number 245108. So we are now going to start our presentation.
We chose HSBC Bank as our offensive strategy. HSBC Bank Malaysia Berhad was incorporated locally in Malaysia in 1994. It is part of the HSBC Group and is wholly owned subsidiary of HSBC Holdings from London. Locally, HSBC Bank Malaysia Berhad serves customers with a network of over 60 branches nationwide, which is the largest foreign-owned bank in Malaysia. HSBC Bank focus on growth, is connecting customers to opportunity. HSBC wants business enable to thrive and economies to prosper. Their aim is to increase amount of customers, take market share and grow revenue and a profit on a consistent basis. They also want to improve competitiveness in the future, including by investing in technology. It is suitable that HSBC Bank pursue offensive strategy as their tagline is world's local bank. It is different from other strategies because it shows HSBC Bank wants to gain competitive advantage in banking industry. HSBC wants to penetrate the market with current product, which is security device. Security device means that internet banking customers will have a form of two-factor authentication to access their accounts. Two-factor authentication is considered by the industry to be a stronger means of authenticating customer because it relies on something only the customer has and knows. It is better than login with password because it has many features. Security device for personal internet banking provides an extra layer of security to ensure banking information and transactions online are safe and secure. Besides that you do not rely third party for transmission or to access. It is also light and portable as you can see in the picture, and you can use it when you travel.
Okay. In order to implement the offensive strategy, there are a few resources and action that has been taken. HSBC managed the resource very well since the HQ building changed from the Menara HSBC South Tower in Lebuh Ampang that has been up for sales to new RM1 billion headquarters in the Tun Razak Exchange TRX. The new TRX location offers an additional overall space of 209,000 square feet over the current location. This additional space can expand their network and staff to compete with other banks since the staff has about 4,000 employees. It is worth noting that SHBC occupies a number of buildings that increase their asset. After that, SHBC Bank has appointed Swat Milne as new CEO on 24 May 2018. Before he was appointed, Milne was CEO in India. He joined SHBC in 1981. Throughout his career in SHBC, Milne has worked out the bank's international office across Asia, such as Hong Kong, Philippines, and India, also in Europe, the US and UAE. According to Mr. Wong, Chief Executive of SSBC, Milner experience across business and geography would be invaluable in leading the bank through its next growth phase. It showed that the new CEO can lead SSBC in implementing offensive strategy. He knows which strategy or plan that can be used in gaining competitive.
So actually for the defensive strategy, it can be classified into two, which are the market follower and also the market neutral. So I'm now going to explain about the market follower strategy. So actually the keyword for the market follower strategy is to maintain the market share by a strategy and at retaining the customer and winning the share of the new one, and exploiting a set of the target market that can bring a distinct advantage in terms of special service offer. So for this market follower, it's like every bank just provide the same service to all the customer. But what makes it so different from the other? This is the keyword. So I'm now going to give an example about the market follower strategy. So the bank that chosen for the defensive strategy is a RHB bank. So the product chosen is the online SME financing portal. Okay, as we all know, actually like every bank got provide the loan financing to the SME, that is the small medium enterprise. But what make the RHB so different from the other? Just because normally if you want to apply for the loan, we have to go through a very compressed process at times. But just because RHB want to make it different from the other banks, so they create a apps, or we call it create a product we call the online SME financing portal. So for this portal, actually is a simple and time-saving application process. Just because they only need to upload two documents, there's a bank statement and a copy of the applicant's my card. It spent only 10 minutes to complete the whole application, so it's easier and time-saving. So for the next, with the existence of this portal, it just like provide a proper guidance to the customer, so the customer know that actually what kinds of the loan is suitable for them, and then it also take it and agent approve to design the product and service for the customer. So we can conclude that for the RHBA is the first bank that create a self-service financing portal for their customer. So this made them a difference from the other bank, just because every bank got provide the lending service to their customer, but RHB want to make it different from the other, so they create a portal. So this is a proof. There's a recent article on 10 October 2018 on the Star Online is regarding what I mentioned just now. There is the RHB want to make things easier for the SME.
Now I'm going to present about the marketing niche, which is on the defensive strategy. Okay, marketing niche is a specialization of a market, which is specific only a specific target market, which could it could only focus on a specific, which only one types of target market, which is very small. Okay, and then marketing niche is a specialization for a product made for a specific target market. And then the benefits of the marketing niche is no only the competition under segment, which means we got a little competition among all the competitors, because it's only focused on the targeted market, targeted segmented target customer. And then strong relationship with customer, because it only focus on a small percentage of the market, so small, so it will be more trusted. It must the managers or the management will be focused on the customer, specifically on the customer. And then a high margin business, because they only focus on a small business, so people tend to buy more, tend to pay more for the marketing, for the product. So that's for that. The company or the banking will have much more profit compared to other competitors. And then so I would like to introduce my marketing niche, which is under RHB Bank. It is RHB Premier. Okay, RHB Premier has been introduced on July 2016 with this target market is premier customer, and it is focused on the customer with having a 20,000 income and 1 million of own home. Its objective is to better services and lifestyle experiences, especially on premier customers, which they only entertain the focus customer, the premier customer. So they will be the customer will be have priority. And then RHB what are the products they are being introduced to the customer. Okay, firstly, RHB Visa Infinite Credit Card and debit card with the feature of reward points, golf privilege, launch privilege, and travel privilege. And it is a long term, which is they are going to increase the growth by 2020 with 85%. On the 2016, after the launch of the product, 30% of the product be increases. So it shows that the products have been improved from time to time. Okay, the benefits of the product for the targeted customer. Okay, customer enjoys a high level of personal service and support. It means that managers or the management will be focused on that particular customer. And then priority processes to all the banking needs. Okay, they get priority in terms of services. They get the first line. Okay, green lane in all RHB bank branches. Okay, on the first priority. And then free parking at RHB premier centers. They got the free parking especially for them. And then enjoy exclusive birthday privilege. On their birthday, they will got birthday privileges. Okay, what are the steps? Firstly, they need to go to the RHB bank, and then they submit the documents, verification from the bank, okay, and then approval from the bank and approve for credit or rejection or return. It means that the management or the banks will approve it in a short while term. It only takes about 5 days, okay, because they give priority for the premier customer.
Everyone, I talk about rationalization. Hong Leong Bank for digital expansion in the fiscal year ended June 30, 2019. Domenico Fu, the CEO and Manager Director, said that the Hodge allocation is in line with the strong customer adoption rate of its digital platform. The bank has covered 50 of its existing 215 branches into a new digital format for the fiscal year, which translates into operation cost saving. The new format will provide more space for the customer service area. Previously, 50% of the outlet space was dedicated to the backyard operation, but now it will be reduced to 25%. Hong Leong Bank's branch currently covers an area of 4,000 square feet and will be reduced to 2,200 square feet. After the election is over and the goods and the service tax is cancelled, you can see the long growth. However, before the introduction of the sales and the service tax, it is expected that there will be some rebound in the 2 to 3 months after the relaunch of SST. Long growth will slow down. And for the digital business solutions, a digital business solution powered by 5 business tools. First, supporting business operations digitally for greater efficiency. As automation and digitalization rapidly change the way companies operate, Hong Leong Bank is committed to helping its customers improve their business and future business by providing them with comprehensive digital business and financial solutions that make them competitive in the marketplace. For the second one is supporting Malaya SMEs with properly financing and working capital requirements. In addition to Hong Leong's digital business solution, Hong Leong Bank also launched a real estate support financial plan for SME Lite. The SME Lite program will appeal to SME customers who want to expand their business. Through this program, customers can not only obtain the relevant practice for the expansion purposes, but also get working capital to start to expand cost. So that's all. Thank you.